To say Divine Nira Bergana and her mother Sephora have come a long way is an understatement. All the way to this new home near Highway 288 from the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
I am excited. I can't wait to move into my home.
All the way from the Clayton Homes Public Housing Project as well. Divine, her mother, and Divine's 3 children all lived in this unit for a little more than 6 years after arriving here from Africa. Now that's over.
I was sleeping in the same room with my kids. They get to get their own rooms. They get to learn how to do their own chores because they depend on me to do all the stuff for them.
Divine and her mother won't be renting. They're closing on their new home. All made possible, she says, by TxDOT's I-45 North Houston Highway Improvement Project. With Clayton Homes needing to be acquired to make room for the freeway, Divine and her mother saw a better future. While living here, they saved $15,000 for the down payment. As compensation for their having to move, TxDOT provided the remaining $45,000. TxDOT's enhanced relocator, Del Richardson and Associates, also helped make this moment possible. Proof, Divine's mother says, that this project is not hurting everyone impacted. With help from Divine, she explained in her native Kinyarwandan language.
Mama, arikubaza ngo abantu bari kuvuga ngo ino project ya I-45 yino bajya bakoresha yo muri TxDOT ngo ntabwo ngiri gufasha abantu. Mbese byo ni ukuri?
Oya, ntabwo ari ukuri mana yanjye. Ubabwire ahubwo banshimire ngo bakoze cyane Imana ibakumugisha.
No, that's not true. Right now, all she can say is thank you, thank TxDOT so much.
Making the American dream a reality when it had seemed so far from a family of color, originally from Africa. No discrimination from this roadway program, they say, as some have alleged.
It's beyond words. So she's really happy. It's beyond words. It's opportunity that came and we took it.
This neighborhood in Cypress is one of many in this booming suburban area. To single mom Marlene Jones, however, this neighborhood is special. A little slice of heaven.
I get to give my kids a chance to see that, hey, you can come from a bad situation and end up in a beautiful one.
The sign inside the living room tells the whole story. Jones and her 3 children moved here about 10 months ago. Her 2 teenage daughters echo her love for their new home. A big improvement, they say, over before.
I met new friends, like better friends, and the teachers at the school is really like work hard. Like
before was the Clayton Homes Public Housing Complex. The Jones family called this apartment home for 2 years.
It was sad. I was sad. I felt hopeless.
That changed once Jones learned Clayton Homes needed to be acquired for TxDOT's I-45 North Houston Highway Improvement Project. Marlene received a housing voucher, and the enhanced relocator hired by TxDOT helped her find this new home to rent, a home 2 times as large as her old apartment and 2 times the dreams.
My kids have now had the opportunity to go to high schools that look like colleges.
But for her 7-year-old son Antonio, whose nickname is Scoot Scoot, leaving Clayton Homes meant something a little more immediate.
I like here because I don't get bullied sometimes.
And as for the future, Marlene Jones is confident that someday she'll own her own home, all thanks to the I-45 project.
What this program has done for me is show me that, hey, take advantage of what we're offering. This is your time. This is your moment.
She's like, well, is your apartment big enough for all of us to come? And I'm like, oh, you haven't seen it. Yes, it's big enough for everyone to come.
Now that Choice Ibokwe has a home big enough to host her family, she has a question. She's heard some people believe her having to leave the Clayton Homes Public Housing Project was a bad thing. She asks, why?
And it did not have central air conditioning. So if you didn't purchase your own, then, with our 110-degree summers in Texas, you were just going to bake.
It was a home, but 6 years there were tough on Choicey, as well as on her 10-year-old daughter Madison and 3-year-old son Chancellor. But about a year ago, Choicey and her children got their shot at leaving Clayton Homes. The property was needed for TxDOT's I-45 North Houston Highway Improvement Project.
You can choose where you live. You can do your research. Like, I was ecstatic. I was so happy. I immediately packed.
Armed with a housing voucher and TxDOT's enhanced relocator agent providing expert advice, Choicey found an apartment in North Harris County. One with 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and central air. Something else, too.
Thanks to the new situation with TxDOT and Go I-45, I have more than what I need, and I actually have a home that I can be proud of and that I can invite people to come.
And remember the people we mentioned earlier who think it is a shame that Choicey and other Clayton Homes residents needed to move? She has a message for them.
Don't mind our business. Let us go about our business. Let us grow. Stop trying to box us and cage us in. They don't speak for us, especially because they don't live there. They don't know how bad it was.